Hi, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
back to our podcast, Football for Girls and Gays. I believe that it is week 7, correct, for our podcast?
Yeah.
Awesome. 7 weeks down, that's kind of scaring me a little bit because time is moving really fast and I don't ever want the NFL season to end.
Yeah, especially where we're at right now. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we're filming this a day early, so this is Tuesday, and yesterday we had a doubleheader, which we'll talk about. But it's just not a good day. It wasn't a good week. And it's taking a toll. So, um, yeah. Wait, are we halfway through the season?
How many? Aren't there like 18 regular season games?
Yeah. Okay. Thank the
So
fucking
we're
Lord.
getting there.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Wait, will
Um,
next week be halfway? No,
no,
week nine.
week 8, week 9. Um, well, I actually sent Jake a picture earlier today of what the playoff picture is like after 6 weeks, and it's not. I could have never. I don't think I would ever predict this being the playoff picture after 6 weeks.
Yeah,
Right
and I,
now, oh, go ahead.
you can say it.
I was gonna say right now the one seed on the AFC is the Colts and the one seed on the NFC is the Bucks. I'm not mad about either of those, to be honest, but I don't
Yeah,
want them to be the one seed.
it's just really unexpected.
The
The
Colts.
Colts, yeah, could have never predicted that, but yeah,
On the AFC side, also included in the playoffs after 6 weeks is the Broncos at 7 seed, Steelers at the 2 seed, Jaguars at the 6 seed, Chargers at the 3 seed, Bills at the 5 seed, and Patriots at the 4 seed. And the Chiefs are not even on there.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people who aren't. I don't. I mean, like the Jaguars and Chargers is crazy because I mean, it's not like I mean the Chargers past 2 games have been really really bad.
Yeah,
Um,
but they started off so strong.
Yeah, and then the Jaguars have just been like meh. I mean, like they've been fine, but not like amazing. Um, Also, wait, the Chargers at 3 seed is like really insane. I guess it's just like how the NFL is structured, but and
Yeah,
I
the
mean the
one, two,
Steelers at the
three, and
two
four
seed.
seed. 1, 2, 3, and
But
4 go to the leaders of divisions.
yeah,
Or two,
yeah,
three,
yeah.
four, five.
Like the Bills
Anyway,
at 5 seed and the Steelers and the Colts. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna seem like I hate the Steelers, but I don't. It's just like it's not like they're the bad. Like they're a great team and I like them. Um, but them at the 2 seed is just like it's just whoa, wow.
because
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like that should be right. Only because like I'm thinking about Aaron Rodgers going in for the Jets and like nothing happened, so I kind of that's what I expected was another like not
yeah. And I mean,
spectacular season for the
Steelers fans
Steelers.
will attest to them. Like you thought the offseason was terrible. The moves they made,
Yeah,
everyone
like
did.
trading Najee Harris, especially, I was like, whoa. Trading George Pickens, like I just didn't think it made sense to only have DK as a weapon, but it did, I guess.
Yeah. Um, is this like official or is this like a fan made thing?
I mean, it's probably a fan made thing, but I don't understand why you don't believe it.
I I just don't like it. Like it's just I don't like it.
Okay.
So
Wait, I gotta tell them who is on the NFC side.
yeah.
Besides the number 1 seed Bucks currently, 7 seed Rams and the 2 seed Packers. That makes sense to me. That's where they were in the playoffs last year. The Lions and the 49ers are there.
Oh,
Lions
this is
6 seed,
official. It's on the
49ers
NFL website, by the
3
way.
seed. And the Seahawks at the 5 seed and the Eagles at the 4 seed.
Sorry, I
So
cut you off in the middle. I don't know if everyone
that
heard.
is weird.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh.
I
Um,
heard you, but I just processed it and moved
yeah.
on.
So this is official, and if you go to the website, there's like on the bubble, these teams would be on the outside looking in if the season ended today. And we are number 12. We
Just in the NFC, we're number 12.
Yeah, in the NFC we're number 12, but the only teams below us, the Panthers are above us, by the way, and the Vikings and the Bears. The only teams below us are the Cowboys, the Cardinals, the Giants, and the Saints.
Well, the Cowboys and Giants being below us is awesome.
Yeah, but
it would be really hard to progress.
It's like
if
I
they
don't
were
think
above
we're that
us.
far behind the Eagles in the NFC East. That's what I'm confused about.
The NFC East is only 4.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like these like the I don't know. This is stupid. It's week 6. You know what I mean?
It's
Taking it with a grain of
interesting.
salt. I know. I'm just upset about it. So yeah, I would just just like no one I would even root for. I would just stop watching.
You wouldn't root for the Bills?
Nah.
Why?
I'm just kidding. The NFC East, like, I think I'd actually randomly root for the Seahawks.
No, I don't like them in there.
I just like JSN.
I'd probably root for the Bucks. I like the Bucks.
I'm starting to not like them. I don't know.
Why?
The season right now is just giving. This week specifically, I just have a really bad taste in my mouth about everything.
It's because our team's lost.
Yeah, well, our team's lost, but then it's like, I don't know. I think I'm just like a bad person, and I really just like, I only like when our narrative is like interesting, and when anyone else's is interesting and they're erasing our narrative, it's just like, it makes me feel really upset. Like the Bucks, like all having all these narrow victories. Mm-hmm. I missed last season and being like the underdog, and
I know, but you can't be a negative Nancy this whole time.
Yeah, okay. I'll try and be positive.
What about league news? I feel like a lot happened.
How injured is oh, well, this is actually last week news, but if you haven't heard, Robert Gronkowski tried to pronounce Amika. I can only think of it the way he pronounced it now. I can't even think of his real pronunciation.
I think it's Emeka
Ibuka.
Something like that.
But Robert Gronkowski
Ibuka.
said Mbekbu, Amika Mbekbu, and I can't get that out of my mind. I'm just obsessed with it. So the reason I went on that tangent is because I was gonna say Mbekbu is
hurt.
I don't know how injured he is. I saw some people being like, it could be like 6 weeks or something. Let me actually look it up.
Puka Nacua got hurt this game, but the Rams head coach said he'll be week to week, and he dodged a long-term injury. So that's good for Puka Nacua holders. Another
MRI Monday. Let me see if there was results.
Another thing that happened was the Titans fired their head coach.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. I mean,
Wasn't there something last season where like every team after they fired their head coach won the game next week?
Really?
I think there was something like that.
Interesting. Oh, that reminds me, I have to take a picture of my predictions.
Garrett Wilson expected to miss a couple weeks, so
Okay.
that's not fucking good for me.
I feel like there was more. Oh, Fred Warner. Warner?
Oh, yeah, he's out for the season.
On the 49ers,
sure.
defensive player. He got carted off the field in the middle of the game, and that's the second, like, very, very notable defensive player from the 49ers to be injured. So
Yeah. It's fucked. Like, it's Fred Warner and Nick Bosa. Yeah, not looking good on that front. Aside from that, I think we're good. I think I'm just really upset right now thinking about Garrett Wilson being. I didn't realize his
Marvin
injury was
Harrison
that
Jr.
bad.
has a concussion.
Yeah, but
that's not good for me.
Yeah, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's a lot better than having like a
season-ending injury.
Or like just like a muscle or bone or something problem.
Not in the long run.
Yeah, well, not in the long run, but it's like when you think about it, it's like pairing a concussion, you know the exact amount of time you're out for, but with like some like thing you need an MRI for, and then like you diagnose it, and then like you have to nurse it back to health. It's like, yeah, yeah, I'm triggered.
I think that's
right
it.
now.
I'm reading a web article, and those are all the notable injuries that I can see. Taylor Swift was at the Chiefs game on Sunday night with Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, I don't. Why is Caitlin Clark always at the? I think this
I
is
think she's a
multiple
Chiefs
times.
fan.
Why is she from Kansas? I mean, oh,
I guess. Let me look. Why is Caitlin Clark a
Missouri. Wait,
Chiefs fan?
Kansas City's Missouri, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She grew up in Kansas City. Oh, she grew up a Kansas City Chiefs fan because she grew up in Iowa, where the Chiefs are the closest NFL team.
Yeah.
But why is
Shout
she
out to
always
Iowa.
with Taylor?
I feel. Wait, she went to Iowa too, like the college?
Yes.
That's cool.
Why do you think she's always with Taylor, though? Isn't that the second time?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's been at the Chief. I think there's just like, I guess the one box is like the celebrity box. Like it's the,
Oh.
I guess where all the celebrities go. It's like, I mean, I guess like if you're Caitlin Clark, you're probably gonna go, probably that's the box. I don't know. I have no idea what that box is or what it is.
I thought it was like a family box.
Yeah, I think it's a family box, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, it would suck to be from a state where you don't have a definitive team.
There's like a lot of states that don't have a team. I was
Let's
looking
think of
at
them.
it the other day. A lot of the northern states like Vermont,
Well, yes, North
New
and South
Hampshire,
Dakota, Montana, Wyoming.
New Mexico.
Rhode Island, Connecticut.
Oregon? Yeah, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I guess how close? I feel like Portland and Seattle are super close.
West Virginia.
Virginia, Maryland. Oh, no, Maryland has one.
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Alabama. I mean, there's a shit ton. I would say, but Carolina is hard because the Panthers are just Carolina.
Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah.
I think their stadium's in Charlotte, though, I think. So
yeah, it's
technically
in
it's
North Carolina. But yeah, Carolina Panthers. Interesting. And you know what I always wonder? And I mean, this is a very easily answered question, but when a team spawns in the middle, like how do they get players? Like hasn't that happened in like the NHL?
When they spawn in the middle?
Like
Yeah.
when a team just comes up, like at it, like wasn't there a team that was introduced like in 2015 in the NHL?
Yeah. The Vegas, right?
Yeah.
But I think like even the Raiders, I think are pretty young. Like teams in the NFL are young, like 20 years maybe, like early 2000s. Let me look it up. What
Yeah,
is
I
the
wonder how they get
youngest
players?
NFL team? The Packers are the youngest team,
What?
holding this title for the third consecutive year. Oh no.
Oh, youngest players.
That's not what I wanted. What is the youngest NFL? How do I even phrase that?
NFL,
What's the newest? What
yeah.
is the newest? The Texans. Okay. I heard that on like Red Zone or something. They
But weren't
started
they the
their
Houston
franchise in...
Oilers?
No, wasn't that the Titans?
Lord, I don't know.
The Oilers, isn't that a hockey team?
Yeah, that's the
Houston
Edmonton
Texans,
Oilers, I think.
The Houston Texans began play during the 2002 season.
So how'd they get players?
That's a really good question.
Ask.
Okay. How did the Texans get players in 2002? Oh my
Yeah.
God, it literally autofilled. So other people have had this question. The Texans got players in 2002 through two primary methods. The NFL expansion draft, where they selected an initial roster from a pool of unprotected players from existing teams, and the 2002 NFL Draft, where they had the first overall pick to choose from college players. In the expansion draft, they selected 155 unprotected players, with their first pick being offensive tackle Tony Boselli. They then used the first pick in the regular draft to select quarterback David Carr.
Wow. Damn, I
Yeah,
want
so
that.
just like
That'd be
signing
fun to
free
have
agents
them.
basically.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy that they've come to where they are at right now, and they were born in 2002.
Like 2 or 3
Interesting.
years ago, they were very, very strong.
I wonder if that happened in this off season, like what the unprotected players would be.
Like who?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. So I just feel like your team would suck or something, but I guess not. Getting the first draft, getting the first pick in the draft is like so like that's like unfair.
Yeah. But who knows? There's been a lot of first pick busts.
I feel like they should make a new team soon.
Yeah. They really want to make an international one, but
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, do you have the fantasy?
Oh yeah, I do. Fantasy Week 6 weekly report starting now. Um, at Ari So FM. I don't know. They were best team this week. 101 points, which is very hard to do in our league to get over 100 points. Grace and Chance, who is our sister Grace, was the worst team with 22 points. The most efficient manager did not go to Jake again. It went to Perlowski. Shout out Satchel. Least efficient manager went to I Love Football 444. Let's see. Narrowest victory goes to Emma, who is still undefeated. And the biggest blowout goes to Ali Mack, 79-28. There are only 2 remaining teams. I think this was the case last week as well, that are undefeated, and it is me and Emma Loves to Dance.
Yeah, I actually won this week, so I'm 2-4 now. I knew I wasn't gonna win most efficient manager because I don't even remember picking up. I didn't know that I actually did. I submitted the waiver. Obviously, I remember submitting the waiver, but I don't remember getting to pick up the Chargers running back, who will now be either the starter or the second string.
Who?
Vidal,
Oh.
Kimani Vidal. He had 22 fantasy points, and now I actually have I have way too many decent. I have Kenneth Walker, Bill, and this Chargers running back. I should probably try and trade one of them. I don't like trading. I'm just really bad at it. But next week, I don't. I won't have a quarterback. And I don't like.
Oof.
There's obviously no way of picking one up. I don't want to just trade for a quarterback for 1 week.
Yeah.
So
You
I'm
just
just
gotta take the
gonna
L 1 week.
bite the bullet there. But I am playing a team that doesn't have a quarterback also.
Oh,
And they
that's
don't have a
awesome. That's
kicker
best
and a
case
tight
scenario.
end. So yeah.
I have Josh Allen in one of my other leagues, and I didn't draft a second quarterback, so I decided to pick up Caleb Williams today. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. I mean, I think I said this last week, but I'm really, really screwed in my other leagues. I am undefeated in one league. I'm 5-0-1. I actually tied 1 week, but this week I'm a little bit screwed at the running back position because James Cook has a bye, and my second running back is Tony Pollard, who fucking sucks. And my bench isn't looking too great, but and then in our big family money league, I'm still just fucked with Bucky out, Aaron Jones Sr. out, Garrett Wilson out. It's not good. Fantasy has not been good for me this year. I don't like it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like in non-sleeper, I haven't been doing the best, and the less I care about it, the better I do. So that's what I'm trying to do.
I need to actually like I might do mock drafts next year for fantasy because I clearly like our sleeper draft was my worst draft, but that's kind of like weird because of 32 people. Second draft was our family draft, which didn't go so well. My third draft is in my undefeated team, and it's a
I'm the
really,
complete
really good
opposite.
team.
My
I need
best is
to like
sleeper, and then
practice.
family, and then my other league. So I did my best first, and then middle second, and my last one was last. My third one was last.
Yeah.
But also it's just the injuries that are screwing everything up. It's not
Yeah, it's
good.
injuries. I mean, I got fucked with injuries on this team too, but I just like I don't know. I sort of balled out. I don't know. I just like I feel like I had a perfect draft in this league. And my philosophy was wide receiver heavy as fuck. I think I drafted wide receivers the first 4 rounds. And then I knew, like, I swear I predicted James Cook being like one of the mid tier like sleeper picks. I wasn't gonna say he's a sleeper pick because a lot like he's still a starting running back, but I knew I could get him in like the 5th or 6th round.
Yeah.
So I did like all wide receivers and then James Cook and then I think Tony Pollard and then Drake May was still available and I picked Drake May. So it's like I think that's the best strategy, drafting wide receivers or running backs, like just going all in on them and then pick like a decent quarterback. And it turns out that the decent quarterback that I picked is going to be really, really good this year. So I also got
Yeah.
lucky.
That's
So
that yeah, yeah, that's true. All right, I'm trying to find my predictions from last week so we can move on, and I just
I
found them.
have mine.
Okay. So we'll move on from our random ass 20-minute rant about fantasy football. And start with Thursday night football, which was the Eagles versus the Giants, and the Giants won 34-17, which I assume we were both wrong.
Yeah, both wrong.
Yeah, guys, who could have saw that coming? I'm really happy that it happened because in the long run, we need less Eagles wins, and it doesn't matter that that comes at the account of the Giants winning because I'm not afraid of that. So
Yeah, it
I'm
was a really
happy.
fun game to watch
It
too.
was fun, super fun. Um, the Scatterboo and Dart memes are crazy. Like
Yeah.
him actually just banging his head into everything. Like he is literally crazy.
Yeah, he shakes his head also because um I saw a podcast of him talking about it because he did it in college too, and he said it's like because his helmet used to stick to the side of his face, and he just got used to every time he gets hit to shake his head, so it's like a weird tick.
Huh,
Um,
interesting.
yeah. Next game was the Broncos versus the Jets. Was an international game. I did get up for it, and it was the worst game you could ever imagine watching. It was so stupid. The Broncos won 13-11. We were both right about that. Um,
I didn't watch most of it. I turned it on like halfway through and it looked boring, so I just kind of went on TikTok in bed.
yeah.
And yeah, so I have nothing to say about it. Boring game. Next was the Jaguars and the Seahawks, and or I guess I'll go based off our predictions. So then it was the Rams versus the Ravens, and the Rams won 17-3. And I got that correct.
Yeah, I got it right.
The poor Ravens season could potentially be ruined by their injuries. But I still
They
feel like they could come back.
they have a bye this coming week, so who
Yeah.
knows what they
That's
another
good
week to
timing for their
heal.
injuries.
And to iron out the kinks. Yeah, it's super disappointing and sad, hard to watch, but also it made me think about how what's his face, the coach Harbaugh, is likes Trump and I don't know.
For
Like
for
it
wait, which team? The
Ravens
Ravens?
coach, yeah.
Oh.
Um, I say likes Trump lightly because I don't actually know the extent of it. I just know he spoke positively about him in an interview, and it really pissed me off. Because I was like, man, how could you like how could you feel that way in Baltimore? It's like, or
Hmm.
just like I don't know, like I don't know. I just don't like it. Maybe I have the wrong impression of what Baltimore really is, but um uh but I was like, but when I saw that, um I was like, I wanted to say like, well, like your team is literally nothing without Lamar Jackson. Like you're a piece of shit. But then I was like, well, maybe he is like a really good coach, so I can't say that. But now I maybe can say that because they lose Lamar. I know they have a lot of really big other important injuries, but they lost Lamar Jackson and are fucked.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I can see that being like the same situation if the Bills lost Josh.
I mean, Brock Purdy isn't the same as those quarterbacks, but the 49ers have been fucked with injuries and Brock, and they've been doing really well. And I attribute
Yeah.
that to Kyle Shanahan being a GOAT. So,
Yeah.
anyways, next game. Um, next game is the Carolina Panthers versus the Dallas Cowboys, and the streak continues of not picking the Panthers and them winning. Um, the Panthers won in probably one of my favorite games of the week. The Cowboys versus the Panthers. The Panthers won 30-27.
I got that
Um,
wrong.
oh yeah. I got it wrong too.
Yeah.
I think we had the same picks this week, but
I forgot to say I was at a like pumpkin patch animal farm type place all day Sunday because I was like I want to do it one weekend and my teams aren't playing on Sunday, so this is the perfect opportunity. So I watched the games on the drive there and it was like an hour drive and then I took a break and there were like rides there, so my friends and I got in a long line for one of the rides, and during that line, I was able to catch the end of the game. So it honestly all worked out. So I saw the end of that game, and it was honestly really entertaining.
and I'm very curious to see what the Panthers going to do about Dowdle moving forward because these are two games in a row where he had over 200
Yes.
yards from scrimmage.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm curious to see how
and
week 3 goes because first week, obviously, he has to prove himself. Second week, it's revenge against the Cowboys. So this is really his make or
I
break
mean,
game.
he's getting luck. They're playing the Jets next week.
Yeah.
So,
But this also isn't good for me because I have Chuba Hubbard.
yeah. I don't
We'll
know.
see.
I like I think Dowdle's super cool. Um, yeah. I
Next
wish
game,
yeah.
Next game, the Cardinals versus the Colts. The Colts won 31-27.
In another really good game. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Um, it was very
Wait,
very
first, actually, I got that right.
yeah, I got it right too. Shit, I wanted to keep track of their record because I feel like this is a good week to do. No, never mind. Never mind. I think I know the amount that I got wrong is all I was gonna say. But yeah, I mean, I remember it being back and forth, and close in the end, obviously because of the score. And the Cardinals had their backup quarterback, Jacoby
Oh,
Brissett.
Brissett. Yeah,
Is that his first name?
I think so.
I feel like it's not.
Now it's coming back to me.
Yeah,
The
it is
game.
Jacoby Brissett. Um, yeah, it was very back and forth. I think I'm looking at Jonathan Taylor scored. Oh, so they were up. So the Cardinals went up in the fourth quarter with 9 minutes left, 27-24, and then with 4 minutes left, Jonathan Taylor scored a rushing touchdown, and they went up 30-20. Oh, then the extra point, 31-27, with 4 minutes left, and then so that was the final score. But it was super back and forth in the third and fourth quarter. and it was close the whole game. There wasn't like a point where anyone came back. So yeah, that mixed with the Cowboys Panthers game at 1 o'clock. Those were two really awesome games to have
But yeah,
going
because I
on.
remember you texting me being like, this is like my favorite week so far. And I was like, damn, of course, the one
Yeah,
week I choose not to pay attention the whole time. But it is what it is. I still had
really
fun
good
at
1 o'clock slot, to be honest.
pumpkin patch.
Surprisingly, yeah. Next game is the Seahawks versus the Jaguars, um, which the Seahawks won 20-12.
I got that right.
Yeah, I got it right. I thought it was higher scoring because I got so many points from Brian Thomas
Brian
Jr.
Thomas Jr.
Maybe he scored both their touchdowns.
12 points.
No, he only scored one.
They probably,
Like 90,
yeah.
90 yards and a touchdown.
Did they like miss both their extra points or something?
Um, yeah. I don't
Did
know.
they?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or they got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well,
I don't know.
Trevor
How did their
Lawrence passed to Brian Thomas Jr., touchdown, and then in the fourth quarter, touchdown to Patrick for what? Yeah, so I guess they missed both of them.
Unless they attempted to on one of them, but that's crazy because
Or
Cam Little is
they
their
attempted
kicker.
to on the last touchdown. Yeah.
Okay, so Cam Little must have missed the first one, and so they went for two on the second one. But he's a rookie,
Well, no, they
so
went for
that's
two on
not
the second
great.
one because they were down in the fourth quarter.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't because he missed it, or maybe that influenced
partially.
it. But there was something really fucking annoying in that game. Brian Thomas Jr. caught a like 60 or 50, 40, a long touchdown pass. It was a good one. Like he caught the pass on one-on-one coverage and broke free and ran into the end zone. And it was called back because fucking piece of shit, stupid, Travis Hunter was lined up in the fucking neutral zone. So
You're
a
such
dumb
a hater
rookie
of all the rookies.
No, I'm not. I'm not really. I mean,
Yes, you are.
I just have an issue with Travis Hunter because I don't want him to take away Brian Thomas Jr.'s targets. It's a selfish reason, but
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, it was such a stupid rookie mistake. I mean, no, it's not even a rookie mistake. It's an anyone mistake, like lining up in the neutral zone. But it just sucks that it happened on that play for me because that would have added like. I think it was gonna add 10 points to his total, so he would have had like 33 fantasy points, and that probably might have actually won me my week, because my game was close. If Brian Thomas Jr. had that 10 points, and then I played Luke McCaffrey instead of Keon Coleman, I think I would have won. But yeah, whatever.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Next game, Chargers Dolphins. The Chargers won 29-27, so a close one. And that I remember watching that game in line because Cameron Dicker, the Chargers kicker, scored last minute to win them that game. I got that right.
Yeah, I got it right.
I remember also right before the Chargers scored the field goal to win it, Tua had a really good connection with Darren Waller for a touchdown. So that's cool to see like an older tight end thriving.
He's old?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's old, but he's older.
Where was he on before?
I think he like retired and then came back mid-season.
Oh, wow. He's 33.
Yes, he retired and just came back. Like mid-season when the Dolphins picked him up.
He
Isn't that
retired when
crazy?
he was on the Giants.
Yeah.
Wow.
So and now he's back and he's popping off.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I picked him up. I thought I thought he was a rookie.
No.
Or like a second year person because I remember looking at his like I was like, who is this? And I looked at his like 2024 season and he didn't play and that's what he's from Maryland. He's from Landover, Maryland.
Oh, literally the stadium.
Yeah. Um, I just want to see his. Oh, he was on the Ravens,
Wasn't he on the Raiders?
Raiders,
Yeah.
Giants.
Giants.
Retired from the
Yeah.
Giants, and then came out of retirement. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that was
The
Tua Tagovailoa. They like could have gone for a Hail Mary, at like probably like 10 seconds or something, and Tua threw a short pass first. Like there, so basically like sometimes that's a strategy. Like when you have 10 seconds left and you get the ball, you throw one short pass to like get closer so you can throw a long Hail Mary. But on the first play of their possession in the with like 10 seconds left, Tua just threw it, and like to another player. It was like such a bad pass. Like, yeah, it was. I don't even know why ended up being an interesting game to watch, but it was.
Yeah.
Dolphins are like kind of hanging around.
Yeah. But like not even because their record doesn't show for it.
Yeah. I mean, but also their playing doesn't show for it either. It's not like they've been playing. They've just been playing like, I don't know. They're just hanging around in their games. It's weird. They're just hanging around. I mean, Devon Achan is a huge reason for that. But yeah.
And other receivers have been stepping up in wake of Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, Waddle.
Washington.
Yeah. Next game was the Cleveland Browns versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Shit, I don't have.
We all know the outcome of that.
23-9. Steelers were awesome.
I don't think I catch this. I don't think I caught this game. I think it ended before I was able to get back onto Red Zone. So
I mean,
I don't have much to say.
There was it. Steelers were ahead. Like it wasn't. Steelers just had like DK Metcalf had a really good game, and yeah, I mean, even though the Browns' defense is really good, the Steelers were just better. So, and Aaron Rodgers like looked really good that game. So,
Good for Steelers.
yeah.
Next is the Bucks versus the 49ers, and the Bucks won 30-19. Finally, not a close ending for them. I got that one right.
Yeah, I got it right. I remember it being a little bit close in the beginning, but there was like 3 possessions maybe at the end when the Buccaneers pulled forward. So it wasn't a heart attack ending, but it was still like fourth quarter kind of.
I remember. I actually do remember watching this one, and Baker had like one of the most, because this was an afternoon game. Baker had one of the most like insane MVP
Third
moments
quarter
in the game. He like
third down.
He was getting tackled by 2 people, and the announcer of the game literally goes, and he's not going to be able to like get out of this. And as he's mid-sentence saying that, Baker breaks free, and he's like, "Oh, just kidding," and he ran for the first down and like stretched and got it. And it's just like he's literally a fucking dog. Like
it's crazy. Like I don't even know how to describe the way he plays. Like he actually puts his heart into every single.
I don't want to sound cringe, but the only way I can describe it is to say, like, he has that dog in him.
Yeah, he does.
Like, it's facts. He does.
Yeah. So good. Like, insane.
It's so... And that's why, like, earlier when you were saying you're not liking the Bucks, like, anymore, because they're, like, copying our story from last season, it's just... I love that story so much, so I'm just having fun with it. And I don't know, like, I just really like all the players on their team.
Yeah,
like,
I do too. I think I just get jealous
I like Baker.
sometimes.
I like Bucky. I like Mike Evans.
It's actually all coming down to fantasy this year because I'm really I and that's not like me really, and I think it's just because I don't have a lot of these players. I prey on their downfall. If my fantasy team was doing a little bit better, I wouldn't be preying on people's downfalls. But my team is doing terrible, so I'm like preying on everyone's downfall. So yeah, it sucks. But in the grand scheme of things, yeah, I really actually like all the players. There's not a player that I don't like on that team, aside from Rashad White because he takes Bucky's snaps sometimes. But
with Bucky out, he's been doing incredible, which is good for me. But he
Yeah.
kind of does. I remember he got a bad fumble last season that made me dislike him, but it's okay. One thing I do want to say though, that you mentioned something about like fantasy ruining watching football and cheering for teams, is the best part of the season is like the last 4 weeks when fantasy playoffs are happening. So if you're already out of the playoffs, you don't have to worry about it at all, and you can just enjoy
True.
football.
Yeah.
Which, like, I love fantasy, but sometimes it just makes it really stressful.
Yeah. There was a very, very funny moment in this game. Tez Johnson, their like third string wide receiver, who's now one of their like he played like 38 snaps. Like,
yeah, because
he's starting.
One wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 are all injured.
Yeah, so they're pulling people up from the practice squad, etc. Tez Johnson, he caught an amazing pass for a touchdown, and everyone was chanting MVP, and he went to Sterling Shepard and said like why are they chanting MVP? Like, I haven't really done anything this season, and he's like they're chanting it for Baker.
I saw that. That was so cute.
Yeah, I think he said it in an interview, and then somebody found the mic'd up version of the and like Chris Godwin is sitting next to them on the bench when he's saying that, and Chris Godwin's like, it's so funny. You should look, like, if you're listening, you should look it up, because I saved the video because it was so funny to me.
And Tez Johnson's touchdown celebration, he literally did a round off like half full. It was crazy. Why is all the rookies are doing flip celebrations?
Yeah,
why?
Ken Scadamu keeps doing like backflips and like round off
what's
back
the point?
handsprings.
You're gonna fall and hit your head.
Yeah.
It's so emotive. I haven't seen this since like early 2000s football.
And it's funny because Madden celebrations have like crazy back handsprings and shit now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so funny, like like thinking that everyone's chanting MVP for you. Next game is Lord Tennessee
the thing
Titans.
Is that never mind. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Tennessee Titans versus Las Vegas Raiders. 20-10. The Raiders won. We were both right about that, and I mean the Titans fired their head coach after this game, so
yes.
Nothing to say about it.
Yeah, damn. I don't know what could save the Titans at this point.
Yeah. No idea.
I still can't believe that no one talks about Cam Ward.
I mean, people shouldn't talk about how bad he is.
But
he's not
is
been
he
playing
that
well.
bad?
I think he actually, like, statistically, he's pretty bad, but that could be the factor could be
the surroundings.
His surroundings. Calvin Ridley got hurt, but he hasn't really been connecting with Calvin Ridley, so yeah.
Cam Ward is quiet over there, and he can stay that way.
Yeah, who cares?
I mean, I feel bad, but
yeah.
Next game was the Bengals versus the Packers. The Packers won 27-18. I was correct about this one.
I don't even remember this game happening.
When I was talking about it, I was trying to remember what was happening.
I just remembered there was the one good touchdown catch from
Jamar Chase.
Like,
Jamar Chase had a crazy touchdown catch.
Yeah. Was this a 4:00 game?
Yes, it was, because I remember watching and texting about it.
I took a nap during the 4:00 games this week because I was like, whatever.
Maybe that's why you weren't responding to me. Wait, I want to check. I was texting in our sibling group chat. And I remember no one responding. Oh yeah, I said, "Damn, I was scared it was Shep at first. Holy shit, insane catch in the span of like 30 minutes," and no one said anything.
I did see the catch. I think I woke up and turned on the games again, and
yeah, you responded right after you responded to the catch one.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, but I mean, I don't really have anything to say about the game, so you're both right about it. Definitely, Joe Flacco is definitely better than Jake Browning or whatever. So,
maybe
next game is the New England Patriots versus the Saints. The Patriots won 25-19. Actually, surprising because Patriots kind of looked like they dominated, but
I got that
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I got it right too.
The Patriots, damn. Drake May.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Really good. They're about to overtake the Bills. You have nothing to
Next,
say?
yeah, I think I said I don't have anything else to say.
Okay. Um, the next game is Sunday Night Football, Lions versus Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs won 30-17. I got that wrong.
Damn, I like completely forgot this game happened for some reason.
No, I
Um,
didn't.
yeah, damn, I can't believe that happened.
Chris
Um,
Jones and the other Chiefs defender that's like really good, maybe Karloftis, shut down the Lions offense pretty well.
yeah, damn.
So who
Um,
and Isaiah Pacheco looked decent. Xavier Worthy was back. I don't know if he was back 2 weeks
he
ago
is back
too.
last week too.
But who knows if the Chiefs are gonna come up, or I don't know. I kind of thought that that would be an interesting game, even though the Chiefs haven't been playing that well, just because they're always competitive with the good teams. So and
Yeah,
they like have just been undermining the bad teams, I guess. But who knows? Maybe they could make a comeback. Hopefully not.
yeah,
And the Commanders play them soon, so really, hopefully not.
yeah. Next game, first Monday night game, Buffalo Bills versus Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons won 24-14. I actually ended up not really watching this game. I did watch I was staring at the sleeper game score and like play by play because I was more interested in the Commanders game. I watched the first quarter though when like for the first hour or whatever. Yeah, I mean the Bills just like could not do anything for some reason.
I watched the Bills game on my computer while the Commanders game was happening, and I switched to it at halftime and everything. Josh had like three turnovers, two or three, I don't remember. He was honestly just like not playing his best, and then he would go on the bench and sulk, and it was just like it felt like it was over in the first quarter. And the defense couldn't stop anything, which has been a problem for the Bills this season, where even in like the Ravens game when the Ravens literally scored 50 points, but they still won. So the defense isn't helping and the offense just wasn't connecting this week.
Yeah.
And it was sad to watch. Like literally every single time they would cut to Josh, he would just be sulking on the bench. And it was interesting because the Bills and the Commanders were on offense at the same time a lot of the time, so I would be like watching both, and Josh and Jaden both threw interceptions at the exact same like time
Oh
frame.
wow.
And I think so. And Josh like went to the bench and like sulked, and Jaden was like laughing and smiling on the bench. So it's just like
Yeah.
attitude is very interesting.
It was Jaden's first interception of the season, so maybe it's like, and I don't know. I think
Jaden, speaking of Jaden, let's just quickly say the Bears and the Commanders were the second Monday Night Football game, and the Bears won 25-24.
yeah, 1 point.
Both of the games were like, I mean, the Bills game was not fun. I mean, there was they had the opportunity to come back in the end, but then Josh threw an interception, so that just immediately closed my laptop. I was like, okay, it's over. The Bears Commanders game was a really fun watch, and I was having so much fun the entire time. Just like a close game, competition. It was a little scary at times with like the turnovers that the Commanders were committing. Without those turnovers, we would have easily won. But yeah, the Bears ended up winning by making a field goal with and running the clock out as well.
Yeah. There were some bad ref calls that gave us a lot of opportunities. But we also turned the ball over 3 times. And that is like just that lost us the game. I mean, it did
The
lose us
fumble
the
lost
game.
us the game
Yeah, the
in
fumble
the
lost us
end.
the game. I will give them the benefit of it was the weather was terrible.
Yeah, it looked gross.
Very just rainy and misty and windy, which could have been in our favor for the game-winning field goal, but our defense just let DeAndre Swift get like 30 yards closer than they should have gotten to make the field goal. So yeah, it was super, super disappointing. I was like my chart of like happiness was like with 4 minutes left, with like 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter when we were up, and driving the ball down. I was like, okay, we're at least gonna get another field goal. We're gonna like be up, like, but I think we're gonna score here. I was peaking happiness, and then we turned the ball over, and it literally plummeted all the way to the ground.
Yeah, and I really think we could have had a chance of the Bears not making that field goal, especially because Jake Moody was literally fired in the middle of the season for being inconsistent. And he was going to be kicking from far away potentially, but we couldn't hold them back, and he got really close. So that just sucked.
Yeah.
But all's fair. We had one like game-winning moment. They had a game-winning moment, so now we're even. And Caleb Williams can rest easy knowing that he came to his hometown and won.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I feel happy for them. People are like making a little bit of fun of them and being like, oh, they're acting like they just won the Super Bowl. That's usually what happens when you score in the last second to win.
I mean, yeah, we definitely acted like we won the Super Bowl with the Maryland
Hail
Miracle.
Mary, yeah.
So I get it. And I'm honestly kind of happy that we're 1-1 now. It's like that makes it fun.
Yeah, we have like a random rivalry with them, which is interesting.
It's fun though.
Yeah. It makes like random season games more exciting.
What are you looking down at?
I'm just fidgeting with my toothbrush charger, if you really wanted to know.
Bruh. Like, focus up.
Yeah. Okay. But we're done with the week, so.
Okay, so do you want to go back to fidgeting?
Yeah. Just kidding.
Yeah, those losses hurt, and I'll get over them soon, but I'm still a little sad, so.
I'm actually, like, I'm devastated, and it's going to take me until Thursday or Sunday to. Usually when Thursday comes around, I get over it. But who's playing this Thursday? Oh, yeah, I'm excited for the Steelers Bengals. So, I think
we'll talk about it more in a bit.
Yeah.
Should we move on and do Mad Libs?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna make me laugh today though.
Yeah, I mean, me neither. But
let's just do it.
We were trying to get someone to come on and do the word fill-ins because we're just so upset that I don't know if we're gonna be happy and funny, but maybe it'll cheer us up. But we were worried about letting someone join in the middle, so we decided against it. I think next week we're gonna try and have my sister come into my room and fill it in for us.
Yeah.
So look out for that next week. Let's just see. Who knows? Maybe this could be a really funny one. We're starting off with a plural noun.
Sticks.
Celebrity.
Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder, a plural, or just a noun.
Tree bark.
Such a small line. Next is part of the body.
Prostate.
Is that a part of the body?
I mean, yeah, it's like an organ, right?
An adjective.
Bleed. Oh no, bloody.
Noun.
Syringe.
Number.
6.
A place.
Atlanta.
Verb ending in ing.
Tubing.
Number.
12.
Plural noun.
Flowers.
Type of food, plural.
Salt and vinegar chips.
Salt and V chips. Type of liquid.
Pepsi.
Verb.
Grow.
Person you know.
Emma loves to dance.
Shout out. Letter of the alphabet.
X.
Exclamation.
Ouch.
Okay, we're done. This is called Making the Team, and it seems like it's a bulleted list, so I'll try and read it in the best way possible. The best football players possess a combination of speed, strength, and sticks. Here's how Winona Ryder, the conditioning coach at the local tree bark school, helps players prepare for team tryouts. Point 1. Strengthen key areas such as hamstrings and all the important prostate muscle. And the all-important prostate muscle. Point 2. Engage in a bloody stretching routine to develop a range of motion in your syringe. That one just made absolutely no sense. Point 3. Run 6-yard sprints all the way to Atlanta and back again. Point 4. Practice numerous change of direction drills like backpedaling and tubing. Point, I forget what number we're on. Next point. Bench press with 12-pound flowers. Eat plenty of salt and vinegar chips and drink. Eat plenty of salt and vinegar chips and drink lots of Pepsi.
That sounds good.
I know. If you grow hard, you might hear the coach say, "Emma loves to dance. You brought your X game today." Ouch! You made the team.
Oh, that almost made a lot of sense.
If you picked like A through F, it would have been fun.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Emma loves to dance. You made the team.
Yep. Congrats.
So that was a little uplifting.
Yeah.
I really want to be able to have guests come on and fill in the things, so I'll abuse the people that I have. Well, I don't know. That's maybe a bad verb, but I'll try and get as many people to come into my room to do it, so that we can have more variety. I have a couple friends, I guess.
I don't have anyone. My cat, but my dad isn't here for like a week or two. So
well, we'll have some holiday recording sessions. I'll be there in like a month and a little over a month. For Thanksgiving. Yeah. And Jake and I are still trying to convince our family to want to go to the Commanders-Eagles game, so hopefully that would be so fun.
I have a feeling Dad already bought tickets.
Why?
Because I said something to him, and he was like, "Yeah, we can go." And I'm like, "So should we buy the tickets?" And he's like, "I mean, I'd rather wait till like a week before, the day before, to buy the tickets." And I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Just because, I don't know, we'll just see when everyone gets home." And I don't know, he was just being weird when I asked him about it. So
yeah, well, I remember I called him one time and the first thing he said was, "I'm not talking about the game."
Huh, interesting.
Because I really want to go, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
We'll see. Birthday present?
It's a Christmas present.
True. Yeah, sorry that we didn't have like a special segment this week. We were just kind of upset yesterday.
Yeah.
We're recording on Tuesday. So we didn't really have creative brains to come up with something fun to do, but Next week we'll have a special guest, and I'll try and come up with a special segment as well. I forgot we actually haven't done our predictions yet, so let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, this is right. The first game of the week is the Steelers versus the Bengals. I picked the Steelers, and Livy, don't get mad at me, but part of me wanted to pick the Bengals.
I had like maybe just one thought, but I picked the Steelers.
The only reason is because it's division game, but I mean they succeeded against the Browns, so I have faith. But I hope
Joe
it's at least
Flacco
close.
versus Aaron
Sorry.
Rodgers.
Yes, it's the Unk Bowl. That's what people were saying. Yeah.
Next game is the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Rams. This is a bit of a difficult one. I picked the Rams though.
I picked the Rams too. I don't think the Jags should. I don't think that it makes sense that this is a 4-2 versus a 4-2 team. So.
Yeah.
And the Rams haven't been playing too well either, but.
Yeah, that was
they
my
should
only
be.
like back and forth. They weren't playing that well, and I don't know. We'll see what happens, but
Next is Saints versus Bears. I picked the Saints.
wow, cool. I picked the Bears.
I have some reasoning behind this. The Giants beat the Chiefs and played the Saints right after, and the Saints beat them by a decent amount. So I feel like it could be similar with the Bears coming off a high and then losing to the Saints, and that just would happen to them too. So who knows? I could be completely wrong, but I just thought I'd take a shot.
Yeah, I don't think the Saints are like actually the worst team at all.
I'd probably give that to the Titans right now.
Yeah.
Or the
yeah.
Jets. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the Titans might be worse.
I mean, as a team, yes. It's just I'm looking at the record right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good I think it's a good bet to place on the Saints, to be honest. They Spencer Rattler isn't even that bad, so but I picked the Bears just cuz I think they're the better team. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Next game is the Cleveland Browns versus the Miami Dolphins.
This is 1-5 versus 1-5, right?
Yeah. I picked the Browns.
Interesting.
I regret that right now though.
I wouldn't regret it. I picked the Dolphins. But I mean the Browns defense is good, and I'm imagining Myles Garrett pressuring Tua right now, and I just see that going pretty badly.
Yeah.
But I picked the Dolphins anyway. Next game is the Raiders versus the Chiefs. I picked the Raiders.
You're so annoying.
Why?
You always pick them. I picked the Chiefs.
I have reasoning again.
Okay, go for it.
Last year, the Chiefs and Raiders played each other twice because they are divisional opponents, and the games were extremely close. And I think that this year, if the pattern continues and the games are close, the Raiders have the opportunity to overcome them this year. That's just my opinion. I still think I could be very wrong. I just wanted to take another chance.
I don't have any. I think the Chiefs are better. So, next game is the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Minnesota Vikings. I picked the Philadelphia Eagles.
I picked the Eagles too. The Vikings, I haven't paid attention to them since week 1.
Yeah, when is JJ McCarthy coming back?
Who knows?
What even was his? I feel like he just played bad and then faked an injury.
Yeah. He wanted to spend time with his newborn. It's uncertain. Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Didn't Kirk Cousins come in for Michael Penix Jr. at some point this season?
Yeah,
because he wasn't playing well.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so interesting to me.
Yeah, because now he's playing really well.
Yeah, maybe that was just a little push he needed.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the
next
Falcons
game.
got shut out by the Panthers, I think. I don't know.
Oh yeah. See, like this season is so weird. It's so hard to tell who's good and who's not this season.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Next game, Panthers versus Jets. I picked the Panthers.
I picked the Panthers too, which probably means they
Oh,
might
great.
lose, but
That means the Jets are getting their first win.
let's break the curse, because
Who knows? The Justin Fields, because I didn't really watch much, supposedly he played atrociously.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he.
Which, remember, like, week 1, he played great. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why it's just so confusing.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson out. I don't know if like people think they should bench Justin Fields, but put in Tyrod Taylor with who's he going to be passing it to? Anyways,
Brace Hall.
yeah. Next game is the New England Patriots versus the Tennessee Titans. I picked the Patriots.
Easy one for me, Patriots.
Yeah.
The next one, the Giants versus the Broncos. I went back and forth a little bit on this one, but I ultimately picked the Broncos.
I picked the Broncos. I think it could go either way, but yeah.
Yeah, me too. I think I had something else to say, but I don't remember.
Next game, we had the Indianapolis Colts versus the Los Angeles Chargers. I picked the Colts.
Ooh, I picked the Chargers. That'll be interesting then. Both teams have the same record. It could go either way. I'm kind of regretting picking the... Oh, sorry. It has the same record now because I picked the Chargers. It could be an interesting game, and I kind of regret picking the Chargers now, I'll be honest. But I think that after two straight losses, they need to bounce back.
Yeah. They do need to bounce back, but I don't think the bounce back is going to be against Indiana, but I wouldn't be that surprised
valid.
if it wasn't.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Next game, Packers versus Cardinals. I picked the Packers, and I don't really have any reasoning behind that.
Yeah. Next game is the Washington Commanders versus the Dallas Cowboys. I picked the Commanders to win.
Yeah, I picked the Commanders to win also. I'm a little bit worried though because Dak has been insane. George Pickens, I'm worried about who's going to guard him. So I don't know.
It's probably going to be Crash Out versus fucking Crash Out.
Yeah, Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah, and that is going to be insane.
Fucking city.
Yeah, okay, I'm fucking excited just to watch all that shit.
I'm just nervous. And please God, give us our receivers back.
I know, it's getting fucking ridiculous. These goddamn injuries need to stop, and everyone needs to get healthy again. And, yeah.
The last time we played the Cowboys was that one game where it was Turpin, getting the return, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited and scared because I don't feel
we played
super
them
confident
later
this
on.
Season.
I think
that was later. I would think I was home when that game happened. That was the later game. I'm pretty sure.
Well, didn't we also play them with Marcus Mariota?
Oh.
And Marcus scored a last minute touchdown to win.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't know. It's gonna be scary.
CeeDee Lamb might be back too. So it'll be interesting.
Javonte Williams has been doing great, as well as Jake Ferguson, their tight end. And Dak has looked great. The Cowboys look great. Their record doesn't show it. So,
yeah,
but let's go
their
Commanders.
defense is ass.
I really want them to win.
Yeah.
Next game, the 49ers versus the Falcons. And I picked the 49ers to win. I was back and forth on this one.
I switched this last second, actually, to be 49ers. Even though, because at first I was like Falcons, because Fred Warner and Nick Bosa. But I don't know. I don't know. I think the 49ers are going to win. So
this was a very unconfident pick for me, especially Drake London and Bijan coming off their performances that they had, and the 49ers having a very injured defense. That is a recipe for disaster. I think George Kittle might come back this week, which helps. So that's why I picked them.
Yeah. Next game is the Detroit Lions versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is going to be crazy.
Is this a double Monday night? Or is it a Sunday night? It might be a Sunday night.
Might be just Sunday night. I don't know, though. because I don't know. I think they like alternate weeks of doubleheader Mondays, but
It is a doubleheader. I just
it
looked.
is.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The Bucks and Lions starts at 6, and the Texans Seahawks starts at 9, but that might be Central Time. So,
Yeah.
would they really have a football game start at 10 p.m. Eastern? That's crazy.
Wait, and
I don't know if it's in Central or Eastern. It doesn't say. So it says 6 and 9. So for me, it could be 5 and 8. I don't know.
wouldn't the Seattle game be the?
It is.
Oh. Okay. Anyways, I picked the Lions to win that game.
Me too.
Which
I don't like going against the Bucks, but
yeah, I just don't want. I don't want the Bucks to be 6-1. I don't like 6.
Mm-hmm.
I think it makes more sense to even it out amongst the
I agree.
NFC.
I agree.
So.
And I think that the Lions just they're due for a offensive pop off.
Yeah.
I see Jahmyr Gibbs having a big game, but I don't know because Bucks have Vita Vea, but who knows?
Yeah.
Last game
of the week is the Houston Texans versus the Seattle Seahawks. I picked the Seattle Seahawks.
I picked the Seahawks too. That one didn't need much deliberation, and I honestly probably won't tune in unless it looks like it's getting exciting. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
There are 2 buys next week, and it is the Ravens and the Bills, which is 2 fun teams to watch normally, I guess. But they're both coming off pretty bad losses.
Yeah.
So they need the buy, honestly. This is good for the Bills. Anything else?
No, sorry.
Are you fidgeting again?
No, I was looking at something on my phone. But yeah, that's it, right?
Do you see that little playoff participants thing on the side of the predictor?
Yeah.
Mine says the Steelers and the Packers are both number 1. Does yours?
Mine says the Colts and the Packers.
Interesting. I think it's based off our predictions.
Yeah.
So based off my predictions, the Steelers will be number 1 in the AFC next week, which is pretty crazy.
Damn. Based off mine, the Commanders are still not in the playoff picture. We need to root for any non-NFC team playing an AFC team to lose.
Yeah.
So we need like that doesn't help us that much. The Broncos beating the Giants. The Cardinals beating the Packers.
Oh no.
Cardinals could beat the Packers. Houston could beat the Seahawks. Okay, so there's other things that we could root for that are interesting.
Yeah. We need
Jacksonville. We should root for Jacksonville.
Over who?
Over the Rams. Because
okay. I'm not changing my prediction, but I'll cheer for them.
I'm not going to change my predictions, but yeah.
We need to lock in.
Yeah.
You need to go. I think it's because you weren't there.
Yeah, that was the first home game I wasn't at of the season.
Is the Cowboys game at home?
I'm usually it shows like.
Oh, it shows on this. The Commanders are away, so no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, I should go make dinner.
Yeah, no, I'm getting so fucking hungry. I need to go eat.
All right, sounds good. We will thank you for listening, of course, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.